welcome back to the funnest show you're ever going to see tonight. Chuck and Lisa show.
Chuck doesn't know where he is.
I almost said the other show, and
I know you did.
9 million other things in my head. So
I would have been like, "The place, I'm leaving."
I've been in the wrong place, but it must have been the right time. Welcome, everybody. We're going to have some fun. I am the Chuck. This is the Lisa over here.
Yep.
And there she is, the dude in the background.
That's where I belong.
Hi, Lisa.
Oh, I forgot to like our show.
That's where I belong.
Lisa.
Hi.
In the background.
Chuckles. Hi, Dersh.
What's up, Chucky?
What's up? It's good to see you guys.
Lisa looking marvelous tonight.
I got a lot of stories. I don't know if we're even going to get to all of them. I got so many. First of all, I guess what we always do is we tell you where you can find us on the internet. But first, I want to tell you where you can't find me right now.
Where would that be, Chuck?
I'd be right there.
Not Facebook jail?
I am in Facebook jail, yes.
You are in Facebook jail again?
Oh, yeah. I've got 12 days left now.
Oh, okay.
So out of the last 97 days, I will have been suspended for the last 90 of them on Facebook. I know. It's just like the Twitter days. Remember, once I got targeted, they kept targeting.
Maybe you should stop saying stuff.
I've seriously given thought to just talking about God stuff and whatnot on that Facebook page. Because every time I talk about anything that's not, I get stopped.
Yep.
It's sad.
You need to create a different one for your politics.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. Well, the problem is they're tied together, and if I lose one, I lose both.
I know. That's what I said. Just create a whole new account separate from your Chuck.
I thought it was separate when I made it, to be honest, and I don't know how they tied me together.
Well, it's a page from your main page. That's how they do it.
Yeah, just make another account.
Yeah, totally different account.
Yeah, then they can kill me, and it won't matter. All right, I am at Chuck Nellis most places. For instance, Gab, Parler, Tumblr, Wego, USA.life, which is currently down for some reason. MeWe, Codius, and PolitiChatter. Then I am Real Chuck Nellis on Getter. And I'm sometimes on Facebook when they're not suspending me.
Nah.
And I'm Chuck.Nellis.7 there. And I am not on Twitter. They've killed me too many times and I'm never going back. Miss Lisa.
Yes?
Where can we find you, man?
Here. Twitter.
He's like, I'm right here, Chuck. Hey, look.
Duh.
Look up, you big dummy.
Twitter, Facebook, that's mostly it. That's mostly it.
That's mostly it.
Yeah.
But we do want to find out where your stores online and whatnot are. You got good stuff in there.
I have an Etsy store called Vintage Mama Finds, and it has a 15% off sale right now until the 8th, like a Labor Day sale. And I have a brick and mortar store in Consignment Connection in Burlington, North Carolina, which is exit 143 on, confusingly enough, it's on I-40 and I-85 at the same time, even though one of them goes north and south and one of them goes east and west.
It's magic.
It's magic.
We got a bunch of those here in Florida.
Yeah, it's very confusing when they overlap.
We have an interstate that goes about 350 miles north and about 45 miles east and west, but it's an even number, so it's a east-west highway that goes further north and south than it does east and west.
That's pretty funny.
I like how they have interstates in Hawaii.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
What state is it going to connect?
Well, they just have to call it that because of the funding, apparently.
Yeah. I think already is here. Hey, dude. What are you guys drinking? They always talk about what they're having for happy hour. What?
Like, if I needed a CPAP mask, I don't think I'd buy it from Wish.
What the heck is a wish?
That's the crap from China.
No Chinese crap.
I mean, I buy things from them, but I don't think I'd buy medical equipment.
Nope.
Not personally, no.
No.
Alrighty. Mr. Dershey, how you doing?
Better than I deserve, but I'm pretty sure you knew that already.
I've heard that rumor, yes. Where can we find you, sir?
Nobody cares.
We need an Eeyore that we can instantly flash up. There it is!
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother. You should also say, don't look for me on Facebook or Twitter.
Well, it says no Twitter right above it, so then don't look for me on Facebook. But I'm also like you. I'm on the Getter. I'm kind of liking Getter a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
It's not too bad. It's getting better. They just did an update. I don't know if you got the update, but
Get her better?
oh, well, you do it your computer, so it wouldn't matter to you. But yeah, on their app is a little bit better.
I got you. Alrighty. Well, let's see. Think Already is having Modelo and Scotch. Life is good.
Mixed together?
Next thing, I guess so. Bullwinkle, I bet he's having Scotch and a cigar.
No, he's having vodka.
Polish.
That sounds good.
Infused Polish vodka with peppercorns.
Spicy Polish vodka.
Hey,
Wodka.
I got a spicy Polish wife.
I almost got traded for a bottle of vodka, though. I did.
Not from me.
Not by Chuck.
I had nothing to do with that one. Jerry's here. That's good to see you guys. That's fun. I like Boilermakers. I used to do those. Oof. All right, cool. So we got a ton of stories to talk about tonight.
Hey, Chuck, before you get going,
What?
before you get going, you know how we always talk about the YouTube thing? It's never right. So
Yeah.
we've got what 1, 2, 3 people in the chat room at least, right, already, and then you and Lisa, and it's saying that we got 2 people on
We've got
line.
freeloaders.
It's saying we
Well,
got 2 people online.
I know.
Watching show.
Really?
That,
Why does it like that?
I've noticed that you cannot count
Oh, it
on
says
that
3.
YouTube counter
Mine says
thing
3.
whatsoever.
Mine says 3. But somebody else liked us once I said that.
Jerry is having apple cinnamon crisp shine.
And
The
apple
cool-
juice. That's so healthy.
The
You're
cool
so
thing.
healthy.
The cool thing is we've got now 3 online and 5 likes.
I like that. It's confusing.
Yeah.
But it's fake. It's YouTube. What can you say?
But maybe there's like 3 other people here. They're just not looking.
Hey, if it's your birthday today, happy birthday. If it's not, it is for Richard Gere. Caligula. By the way, Durst, do you know how old Caligula was when he died?
No.
Because he has such a history of
Illustrious life.
illustrious, yeah. History and killing people and having people eaten alive by wild creatures. He was only 29 when he died.
Wow.
Sure.
That's a lot of killing in one short life.
Sure
Well, there weren't
is.
any video games back then.
Yep. Van Morrison's birthday's today. Chris Tucker's birthday's today.
Mamaw's birthday.
Mama?
My babysitter.
Okay. Well, happy birthday to her.
She's dead, but it's happy birthday to her anyway.
It was James Coburn's. He died. Still dead. Debbie Gibson, not dead.
She's
Where-
Deborah now.
Well, it says Debbie on here.
I know, but she doesn't want people to
Yeah.
call her that.
She made it. She earned it. She's Debbie. Larry Fitzgerald. He's a great tight wide receiver. I don't think he put anymore.
Tight
Yeah.
wide receiver.
He's still. He just retired, I believe.
Oh,
This
did he?
year, this past season. Past season was his last season.
Ah.
Yes, he is.
And Buddy Hackett. He was a funny dude. He was in a lot of great movies, you know.
Like the Love Bug.
Oh yeah, absolute classic, that one. Let's see, everybody else is kind of boring, so
You got
Happy
fleas in that
birthday.
beard?
I do. I've got fleas in my beard. Why? 'Cause I keep
Because you
tugging
keep
on it.
rubbing it.
Come over here and rub it for me.
That's dirty.
They're dirty. Let's see. What are the guys talking about? They're talking about the happy hour.
Shine.
Man, we did some real moonshine at an Eagles concert. When you were at, I guess, was the same time in Maryland? 80,
Yeah.
80 or 82.
I wasn't
or
old
whatever
enough
it
to
was.
have alcohol then.
Well, we were, and we were up in one of the sky boxes. One guy whips out this bottle of real shine, and I'm like, we're all gonna get drunk now. And we did. And we did. This really cool guy back in when Katrina happened. If you guys remember, this guy let people sleep in his store, and he gave them mattresses and everything. Mattress Mac is back. He's sending dozens of trucks loaded with relief supplies to Louisiana. He's quite a guy. He's from Houston. Oh, it wasn't for Katrina. Remember what was the name of the storm that wiped out Houston a couple years ago?
Oh yeah, that was awful.
Yeah, it was a bad storm. He's that guy, and he's back to donating mattresses and stuff. I don't know. He either has a great following, besides a great heart, or there's a lot of profit in mattresses.
There's a lot of profit in mattresses.
I'm thinking you're right. So he's sending 30 trucks of non-perishable foods, diapers, all the normal things for hurricanes. I don't know what that means. But I'm guessing there's going to be mattresses too.
Maybe. Gotta have a place to live first.
He's a cool dude. That's true. That's true.
I read a pretty good thing about when people donate food for food banks. They tend to donate the same things all the time.
Yeah.
But like they said, everybody donates mac and cheese in a box.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can't make that if you don't have butter and milk.
That's true.
Or like everybody donates rice.
Right.
And nobody ever donates oil to cook with.
Right. That's true.
Just stuff like that. Like
Well, they should put out lists
No.
of things that they want people to donate.
everybody always donates, or like nobody ever donates like a box of birthday cake mix or something, so you can make a cake for your kid if it was their birthday.
Yeah. Hey, I figured out your question about the beard. I just
Yeah?
took a shower,
No, it's
before
itchy.
this. No, what this is, I didn't put any oil in it this time, so it's got flyaway hair in
Oh,
my beard.
I
It's
gotcha.
all puffy.
You got poofy hair.
I've got poofy hair in my
Poofy
beard.
Tucks a poof.
What? You know better than that, Mrs. Think already donated corned beef, corn chicken, and tuna. Good donation.
Cool.
Very good.
Oh, and somebody said you should donate a can opener maybe because not everybody will have one, and if they do, it might be electric.
That makes sense. Does anybody ever donate things like pots for people to cook in?
Well, a lot of times they have pots, they just don't have like electricity.
Right.
They can't use their can opener,
Right. Well, I mean, that
and all their
makes sense.
food went bad.
Right, that makes sense.
So they already have pots. They're already at home. They just don't have any
Right.
food.
I got you. That's good.
If they didn't have any pots, you'd have to donate a stove too, probably.
Right.
It's a little extreme.
Yeah.
They don't have pot. Chuck can take care of that.
Absolutely. Oh, Dershey.
Oh, I misunderstood. I'm sorry.
Anyway, moving right along, these women who are going to school in Bangladesh, seeing Afghanistan as a big topic this week, a whole bunch of Afghanistan women have been going to school there in Bangladesh, and Bangladesh has said, come on back and we're going to give you refugee status. So that all these women that would probably be killed the second they came back to Afghanistan
Yep.
got out, and they're in Bangladesh, and they're going back to school. And they are very happy faces among those on that bus in the airport and the plane.
Sure is.
Yep. So among all the things that are going on, I wanted to include a couple stories here that are good things that are happening because of, not because of, but in spite of. guess is a better way to say it. Isn't that cool, Elise?
We're not at war, thank you very much.
I understand that.
No, I just wanted to say that because it felt good.
Oh, okay. Let's see how long that lasts. I hope it lasts. I hate war.
Dude, you know, we may not be firing weapons at people right now, but we're always at war.
Yeah,
Always.
That's true, really. It doesn't say how many women are here, but in these pictures, it absolutely looks like hundreds. Because how many can you fit into a C-47?
A lot.
I mean, a C-130.
A lot.
About 300 or so, I
About
think.
300.
Probably
Yeah.
more women than men because women are usually smaller.
Yeah, that's true. So I think that's pretty cool. Any questions? Any comments?
Unless they're sitting down, and then maybe not because their butts are wider.
Oh, I just want to rip in this thing. I like big butts. Anyway. Hi, Audrey. Audrey's here with us. I know I still have beard oil, Jerry.
He just didn't put it in.
I just didn't use it. I forgot.
He forgot because he's senile.
And shed. You're funny. Alrighty, so moving on to the next one. Afghanistan topic again. Airbnb is offering free accommodations to 20,000 Afghan refugees.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm wondering for how long.
I don't understand that because they don't own any properties. They just
I guess they're going to pay the rent on
Oh,
them.
maybe, yeah.
They're going to be housing them globally for free.
That's cool.
So I guess wherever they go, they just
Or
have
maybe
to
where-
contact Airbnb.
Maybe they agree to it. The owners agree to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know Airbnb was valued at so much. They're valued at $92 billion.
Yeah, they weren't during COVID. I mean, like during the height of the pandemic when nobody was going anywhere.
Right, right. Huh. And that's another positive. Oops.
Whoops.
What'd you do? What
Phone,
was?
phone fall down, go boom boom.
Uh-oh, phone fall down, no break. That's the best
No,
part.
it did not break.
That about makes you want to cry when that happens.
I only ever broke a phone screen once.
I did once. Remember we got the replacement screen for it?
Yeah, I did. I dropped it on some rocks, and it landed on one rock that was like perfectly pointed up like that. So it just went.
Oof. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No, I don't like putting my face up to a piece of broken glass.
Good story.
What?
Audra said, shucks, I missed out on that story.
Which one? Airbnb story?
I don't know. If she asks, I will tell her.
People can always remind them. They can always come back and listen to us after the show is
This
over.
is true. Some people have been asking us to do the shows on other sites. Some people don't like YouTube a whole lot. So we're working on getting the right side of politics, and I want to also get this show on other platforms
I'm not
as
Cloud
well.
Hub.
No, it doesn't. Well, it doesn't matter. Why
Does
not?
to me.
All right, then that Cloud Hub will put you on Tumblr. I mean, Rumble.
Rumble?
Yeah,
What is that, like
it's like
dating site for elephants?
yeah, something like that.
Well, hey Chuck, we could do your show on Facebook. Oh, wait a minute, you're never on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll let me stick around a long time. Oh my goodness.
You know what? Speaking of dating sites for elephants, you know what Shaquille O'Neal said was the best dating site? And I thought he was married, but apparently he's not now.
Yes.
He said Instagram because that way he can prove it's him. Because when he was on the other dating sites, nobody believed it was him, and they were like, "Yeah, right, you're Shaquille O'Neal, ha 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 ha."
That's funny.
And so that's where he meets women, and it's free.
Yeah. Well, I would think many women would go, heck yeah, I'd go out with Shaquille O'Neal.
I would.
He seems like a really nice guy.
Shaq is a
Way
great
too
guy,
hard.
Chuck.
He would squish Lisa.
He would squish me like a bug.
Chuck Shaquille is a great guy.
We
Did-
saw him.
I did several basketball camps with Shaq.
Yeah, you said he was so
Yeah.
cool.
And I mean, the guy loves the kids.
Right.
He actually came out. He played basketball with him. He'd go from court to court and
That's very
hang out
cool.
and talk. And
That's really cool.
at the end, there was several hundred kids at the camp. He stayed and talked to every single one of them, signed whatever they wanted, whether it was a card or basketball or whatever,
That's
until
Right.
until every kid had an opportunity to do so, and took
Can
pictures
you
with him.
imagine if you were there and you were a little kid and some of the kids got something and some of the kids didn't? That would
Right.
stink.
Yeah, but that happens all the time.
I know it
With
happens
these
a lot, but it's
these
still
pro athletes.
it would stink.
They'll get 5 minutes and then they're gone, and some kids get autographs, some don't.
I know.
Yeah.
It would still make you feel bad. Make
Yeah.
me feel bad anyway.
Well, yeah, it does, and that's what Shaq cared about the kids. He really did.
See, that's really
So
important.
what? Didn't
Yeah,
he?
right.
Wasn't he married?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Anyway, he's on a dating
Maybe
site.
maybe he
So if
cares
you wanna
about
go out with-
women.
If you
I
want to
don't-
go with Shaquille O'Neal, he's on Instagram.
He had a girlfriend and he has a child by that woman, but I don't believe they ever were married.
The one is the one that has the bazillion kids and has been married forever.
Ah,
That's who I'm thinking of. And not
Ah.
because they look like each other, because they don't, but because they're both famous.
okay. The story that I missed was the big booty, and that was about the Afghanistan
Oh.
ladies that are being shipped to where was it? The page.
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Thank you very much. And Lisa was saying they take up little space because they're smaller, but she said, well, they may take up more space because they got bigger booty.
If they're sitting down.
And to which I started singing, of course, and whatnot. I like big butts. I can't lie. Speaking of music, that's very funny, Jerry. Durst dunked on you. Dunked on Shaq, Durst?
Not even possible.
I don't think you could have jumped past his neck.
Maybe he was laying on the floor.
First of all, I couldn't dunk
We're not Hershey.
without Shaq there. I couldn't dunk without Shaq in the way. There's no way I could dunk with Shaq in the way.
Think already says Shaq seems to spend a lot of time flirting with Tony the Tiger.
Well, it didn't say. I'm not even sure if it
I
said
think
he
he's trying
was.
to put a tiger in his tank.
I'm not sure if
Yeah,
it
yeah,
even said
yeah.
he was looking for women. It just said he was looking for dates.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Didn't say what he was looking for.
Look, they had to cancel Bonnaroo.
Oh no.
But that's because it's wet, not because of COVID.
Yeah. Wet fields are not the best. As they found out originally at Woodstock, right?
I don't know. I was 6.
It was mud fields at Woodstock.
Yeah, it was. I was 9. I didn't go.
I didn't go either. Nobody would buy me a ticket.
I was 10, knew nothing about it.
Yeah. I couldn't find a
At
ride.
At the time, I did know nothing.
My friend Bob wanted to go, but I don't think he could get a ride or something. So he lived near there. Anyway,
There is this young 11-year-old drummer named Nandi Bushell,
Are you cussing?
and he finally got to take the stage. Oh, it's a girl. I'm sorry,
Mandy.
Nandi.
You just assumed that it was a boy.
Well, when I saw the hair, the way it was pulled back, I thought it was at first. Her name is Nandi. Nandi.
Cool.
She shot to fame with impressive covers of iconic tracks from different rock bands.
Like a YouTube star.
Yeah. She's one of those. She got to go play with Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters
That's very cool.
at LA's The Forum on August 26th.
Oh, she's from the UK.
Yeah, she challenged Foo Fighters.
And and she did Everlong. She did Everlong.
That's cool.
This is a trivia fact.
Yeah.
Dave Grohl says the only song he knows for certain they were ever play at every single Foo Fighters concert
Yeah.
ever is Everlong.
They're a heck of a band. So, talk about a cool thing for an 11-year-old girl.
Oh, she's British and Zulu.
She's quite a combination. How did she get to LA? Is she living in LA?
Maybe they're. I don't know.
I thought you were reading something else.
I'll look at it right now on
Oh,
Sky
don't worry
News.
about it. It's all good. Oh, yeah, that's a good source. That's pretty cool. I'd like to play with
Maybe it was planned.
I can't play.
It might have been planned, you know. It doesn't necessarily mean it was like accidental.
Oh, no, I don't believe it was, because they probably planned it for some time.
Think already, Climate?
No.
I mean, I think they invited her.
Stars. That's how we got Bieber.
Honey, I think they invited her.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
She didn't just walk up out of the audience.
She walked from England.
She walked.
Yeah.
She took that interstate that went through Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah, no beavers. We can do without any beavers. So, it's a good thing I have a lot of stories.
Why?
Because you guys aren't commenting as much as you normally do tonight. What are you doing over there?
Looking up stuff for you.
Skip Dave Grohl at this point.
No, I'm done now.
All right.
I don't want to skip Dave Grohl though. We already did that once.
Oh no. That sucked. That really sucked.
Apparently, that was a great show.
We'll go again.
Yeah, I know.
If you're in the Midwest, you know something that I know nothing about. Blue Moon ice cream.
Well, Jerry's not in the Midwest.
Jerry
Where the hell
is.
is Jerry?
Jerry's in Minnesota.
Do they have Blue Moon ice cream there?
Do any of you guys have Blue Moon ice cream out your way?
It's very regional.
Yeah, it is. It's only
Although
in
if you've
that
ever
area.
had Superman ice cream, it's the blue part in Superman ice cream.
Yep. It's 6 flavors.
Nobody knows what's in it.
Yeah. At least they say. It's almond, it's raspberry, it's lemon, it's Fruit Loops, it's cotton candy, it's beaver musk additive.
Well, you know what? That's what they put in artificial vanilla.
Right. It adds to the smell.
Somebody says that ice cream tastes like the bottom of the milk after you ate the Fruit Loops. But people like it.
Yeah.
But no, even the ice cream makers don't know what's in it because they buy the flavoring
Right.
from some company and then they mix it with their own ice cream
Exactly.
and they won't tell them what's in it.
Exactly.
I read the article.
I see that. So
I have to read the articles because you don't sometimes.
well, you tell them about this one.
No, you tell them.
All right. Well, because of the mystery of it, these 2 guys decided to look over and figure out what was actually.
Well, they
this
weren't 2
mysterious-
guys. It was like a chef and a
Right.
restaurant owner and a chef
Right.
from New York.
2 guys.
Well, yeah, but they know what they're talking about.
Right. They're like 2 experts on.
They can
on
taste things.
taste.
They can taste things and tell what's in there.
Right. So they figured out that they were getting Fruit Loops, cotton candy, Little Lucky Charms.
Only the blue
diamond,
ones.
only the blue diamonds. And they figured out that there was raspberry lemon vanilla pudding mix, raspberry lemon
Cardamom, he said.
Yeah, cardamom. And K lime.
That's because it was called kefir lime, but they don't want to call it that anymore because there's a bad connotation. Kefir? I don't know. Some like racial something. I'm sorry, I'm not in the loop on that.
But the secret ingredient is the beaver.
No, there's no beaver juice in there.
Ground up beaver.
Ground up beaver taste.
This one makes it taste
Because
special.
kefir means infidel, so they just call it K-lime now.
I see.
It's like K-pop.
I'd like to see Jeff Dunham's
Oh, you lime!
You lime infidel! You kafir!
You're silly.
Yep. So anyway, the secret is always get your moose. No, beaver. No.
Use beaver juice.
Yeah.
That's it.
Beaver musk.
Is that beaver or beaver?
Secretions
Beaver secretions.
in your ice cream.
Sounds delicious, doesn't it?
I think I might have had that before somewhere, but I'm not sure.
Well, you can't tell because it's just a taste, and you can't go. Yeah, that's beaver secretion.
No, I don't mean I've had beaver secretion. I mean I've had the damn ice cream.
With beaver secretion.
No, I don't have beaver secretion. You do.
If you had the ice cream, you did.
Yeah. Stop it.
We have Bluebell here too, Audra. I know it comes from Texas. That stuff's great. So I will skip the beaver secretions personally, thank you. And then again, you never know. It's probably in some ice cream you've had. Yeah.
Like, well, that Superman ice cream. It was all different colors.
Yeah.
Remember that it was like yellow and pink and white and blue all swirled up together?
Mm-hmm.
And the blue part is Blue Moon flavor.
Yum.
Anyway.
Pretty wild.
My exciting ice cream news is I found out Wegmans makes fake Ben and Jerry's and it doesn't cost as much.
Think already at Urban Dictionary definition for kefir, a derogatory term used in Devon, England for almost anyone that isn't a janitor. Mostly it has to be said of an Asian or Middle Eastern origin.
Oh, so that's not nice.
Alrighty. What do you think, guys?
About what?
Anything.
I forgot to get
Hey,
ready.
Dershie, did you have
today.
3 questions for us?
Do I have 3 questions for you?
Yeah.
I always have questions for you now.
That was one of the questions, wasn't it?
That was the question.
That was one of Chuck's questions.
We're done.
Chuck's question. Ooh, man, we're flying through this. You want to show everybody your car you got?
Yeah. why not?
Yeah, I want it. It's
How
not
much
his.
Chuck in a woodchuck, Chuck in a woodchuck, Chuck beaver?
Ew.
Secretions.
Beaver secretions.
Did you show my car?
Are you watching the show?
It's coming up in a second.
Yeah,
Alright.
well, we did a delay.
I know that.
It's up now.
Cool.
Yeah, they sell that milk stuff here.
Better definition of the name spelled differently. Kefir is fermented milk drink, similar to
Right.
thin
I
yogurt.
don't think that's the derogatory one though.
Hey, there's my car. There's Lisa's car.
Well,
She
it-
won that,
Yeah, they actually do give you stuff that you win online most of the time.
and we thought it was going to be like a 1/18.
Because
That's like real size.
because we couldn't find any 164s
Yeah.
on the Hinge Club site.
So how did you win that again?
The company that's the sponsor,
Yeah.
Capstone,
Yeah.
they had something about you answer some questions about myths about energy or something like that,
Right.
and it was really easy. You didn't have to get anything on the quiz. It was because it was a contest, so it didn't matter.
Right.
Because some of the questions were like really silly,
Mm-hmm.
like what uses less energy, like this, or my grandfather sitting on the couch. You know, it's like something like that. And they just said me and one other person won.
That's cool.
It's just it's just like a $10 car, but it's still cool.
Yeah.
But I
It's
win.
fun
I
with
win
stuff.
things though.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I won a little refrigerator.
Given its rarity, I can't decide whether you should open it or leave
Just
it in
leave
its
it. Just
package,
stick it on the
though.
wall like we do all the other ones.
Yeah, we got a bunch of those. Pretty neat.
I won a trip to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I won a trip to the Super Bowl, even though I've never been to an NFL game.
That was so funny. I still can't believe she told me that, Durst. I've never been to an NFL game, but I did get to go to the Super Bowl.
It was
yeah.
it was a horrible game. Anyway, I still have
52 to 10.
I still have the seat cushion though. My mother told me not to touch Michael Jackson if I saw him. Because we had to go down on the field and pretend we were excited.
Yeah, remember they did that thing where all the people went on the field and cheered on and acted like they were huge fans?
That was me and my sister.
That was her and
a
her
bunch of
sister.
other people that won contests.
Oh!
Then we saw O.J. Simpson too.
Lisa's
Before
like,
he killed anybody.
Lisa's
you
like,
sure?
what?
Well, before that we know of.
That you know of.
You didn't kill us.
Lisa's in the stands going, wait a minute, that ball's not round. What are they touching it for? It's supposed to be kicking it. Where's the net?
Exactly. Why are they wearing helmets?
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. Hey everybody, do you want to pretend you live on Mars for a whole year?
Wait, I already don't?
No, you live with an alien.
Oh, I live with an alien, you're right. Okay.
Yeah. Want to pretend to live on Mars?
Do you
Well-
get to meet Matt Damon?
NASA. NASA is looking for people to spend a year pretending they are on isolated Mars.
Does Marvin the Martian come out?
I will save you. Isn't that nice?
Because that would be cool.
So for real, I mean, if you,
Do they pay you?
oh my gosh, in this article it says, want to find your inner Matt Damon and spend a year pretending you're all right. That's how the article starts out.
Hey, that looks like the color of our office.
Yeah. So it's bigger than our house. You got to look.
What, Mars?
4 people. You got to look for 4 people a year on a Mars dune alpha. It's
Do you have to like grow your own vegetables and
It's a
stuff?
1,700 square foot house for 4 people.
Oh, that is 1,700 square foot house for 5 people,
Oh.
and 5 cats and a dog.
It's the place is created by a 3D printer, and it's going
That's a
to be
big printer.
it's going to be inside a building at the Johnson Space Center in Houston.
What's the point of this?
Well, I guess you don't have to worry about rain.
No, I mean, what's the point of this? Like, what is it? It's not an experiment.
It's
not
an
gonna
experiment.
Yeah, it is. They're going to study the, what happens mentally.
They're going to
People
kill each other.
isolated,
Probably.
There's
They're going to have sex with each other, and then they're going to kill each other.
Probably. Very
Yeah.
probably. So I don't know exactly
That,
why they're doing that, but if you're interested in doing such a thing, they're gonna do it.
That biosphere thing didn't come out so hot.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't get that. I don't want to live on Mars.
Why not?
Bad enough.
Because your home planet would be mad.
That's right. I knew. Sounds bad. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
What are we doing? What are the guys talking about in there?
I don't
Anything
know.
fun?
I don't know. I know.
Lisa wants
I
one.
know
Lisa
Australians
also
don't
wants
wear
one
helmets.
cruise that we didn't get to go on.
Where?
With Kenny,
What?
that cruise you went. We didn't
Oh,
get to
I
go with
won a
Kenny.
cruise from Kenny Wallace.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, we
Free
didn't
cruise
go.
for both of us. We didn't go because you got sick and
Yep.
yeah, we just didn't go. He should have offered me another year, but he
I
didn't.
really think you should have.
I know. He doesn't like me.
Jerry's been waiting for hardwood flooring since February.
Uh-oh. We have hardwood flooring in our house. You can borrow it. It's under the carpet. Did
Yeah.
that guy ever call you back?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Let's get a hold of him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought he was going to send me an email. I mean, he might have.
Maybe you did. You don't look. You have to
I
look
don't.
at the
I
email.
know, I don't like looking at email. It's usually spam and stuff. I'm so
Why don't you
sick
give
of
him my email next time?
spam. Okay.
I read my email.
I'm going to confuse you.
Me?
Yep.
No, you're not.
A visitor to McDonald's drive-thru in Wisconsin.
I sent you that link.
I All right, that'll confuse everybody else. And what was sitting in the back seat? A cow
That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
in another car.
I thought it was that Chick-fil-A. Eat more chicken.
Exactly. I know. I wonder how
Well, how did they get the cow in the car?
It was 3 cows.
3 cows?
Ah,
They were the Chick-fil-A cows.
I know.
3 cows in a car. You serious here?
Wait, did they take the cows to McDonald's?
They
to
should
scare
have
them?
had a sign on the side of the car that said "Eat more chicken."
Why would you take a cow to McDonald's though?
He
Isn't
was on
that
his way.
mean?
He had just bought the calves,
But-
and he was on his way home, and he was hungry.
Let's go see your mother.
Right? Want to see where your mother went, or parts of her?
I didn't know people brought cows home in a car.
And who was the guy who owned the cows? Hello, my name is Bunny.
No,
His name was Bernie.
but I bet he didn't say it like that.
20.
Cow got ice cream. Oh wait, that would be weird.
The cow ordered ice cream?
What if the cow ordered a burger?
It is cow food.
What if the cow ordered a
Cow
burger?
wanted a Happy Meal.
Yeah. Can I have a cheeseburger, please? I
Chicken
want to see
nuggets?
this again.
Chicken
They don't
nuggets?
even- What?
Chicken nuggets?
They don't
Yeah.
have Impossible Burgers there, so. All right.
That's too funny.
Oh, we got to do our 3 questions.
Yeah, do your 3 questions.
I zoomed in on the cow so people could see. Because
It's a cute cow. It's
That is
a cute
Right
cow.
now they're seeing my head instead of the cow.
there's 3.
Yeah, there's 3 in the back seat.
They gotta be calves, right? They're not full
Yeah,
grown
They're
cows.
good baby cows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they gotta be
babies.
calves, but still.
So,
I hope they went to the bathroom before they got in the car.
No kidding.
if not, they went in the car.
Maybe there's no floor in the car.
that would be selling time. You just sell. I mean, just drop it off at the dealer. Go,
All right.
give me whatever you want for this car, because I'm not.
Right, unless it was like a Honda Element with those ones you can open up and like spray the whole car down.
You know, this looked more like a
I know it wasn't.
Ford
Yeah.
Taurus, to be honest.
Ah, a Taurus is a bull. That's
There you
why they
go.
were in the Taurus.
Don't have a couch, I think already says.
But go get gas, but not at the same time.
Hey, if they were in that car, they could get methane.
No, I mean everybody go get gas for reals.
Oh.
Because it's gonna go up, and go get it before all the morons decide they're out of gas.
No problem.
Oh no.
I
Hey,
did,
Dersh, question
Yeah, man.
number 1.
All right. I'm glad you're running the show now, Chuck.
What?
So I'm glad you're running the show tonight.
Well, I'm just trying to get us back on track because we are in
what
the
you're
mess.
supposed to say is "Shut up, Chuck."
Shut up, Dersh.
Shut up, Chuck. I'm running the show here now.
Yeah,
You're just hosting. No big deal.
yeah.
Yeah. That's the ticket. All right.
Yeah, that's a ticket.
3 non-political questions. The first question, I think I already know the answer to it because pretty much you gave me the answer this weekend, I believe. What is your favorite sports movie and why?
Sports movie?
Favorite
Field of-
sports movie and why?
You know what? I think it's a little harder when I think about it.
The Sandlot.
It's either Field of Dreams or
Same.
Talladega Nights. I guess.
Oh yeah, that one's hard. Yeah.
You know, because Field of Dreams is like a real movie, and Talladega Nights is just damn funny.
That's a goofy movie. Yeah.
It's just funny from beginning to end.
I've seen Talladega Nights more times,
Yeah.
so
But Talladega Nights doesn't make you cry.
no, neither does.
Field of Dreams?
Well, maybe.
Yeah. I think already says The Replacements.
I have not seen
I have
that.
not seen that.
I have, all due respect to think already, it wouldn't make my top 20.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Daryl's here.
huge
Hi,
sports
Daryl.
person.
All right.
Yeah.
Next question. Oh, what's yours?
Mine?
No, Gershon.
Not
Oh.
mine. I told you. I think it's the movie. I think this is the one that I enjoy the most is For the Love of the Game, which is
Oh,
also Kevin
Is
Costner.
that the one I have not seen yet?
That is
Yeah.
not the one.
So I need to watch it.
Yeah, the way the movie is the story is told is phenomenal.
Don't tell me the ending.
I'm not going to tell you anything, but just the way the story is told is phenomenal, and
Yeah.
because they interweave this baseball game with the guy's life, and the
Oh, that's pretty cool.
the baseball game is sort of an analogy of his life and what he's gone through, and
Of course, she used to be a teacher.
I could tell.
but yeah, I love that movie a lot.
cool.
And,
Cool. We'll have to watch it.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
the other one I like is Hardball. If you guys have ever seen that, Keanu Reeves is in it.
Nope. Haven't seen
Yeah, another great movie. Very sad, but also uplifting at the same time.
it. Ah.
But yeah, I enjoy that too. That's another great watch. You gotta, if you haven't seen it, you really need to see it.
Cool.
But
Before you ask us the next question, I'm still in Facebook jail.
still,
Go ahead. Question two.
still in jail.
Still there.
All right.
Yep.
We have about 80 major national parks in the country.
Cool.
Two-part question. One, what's your favorite national park that you've been to? And two, what would be the park that you haven't
Well,
been
first
to?
of all, I'd have to know where they were
Right.
because I don't know where any of them
I
are.
gotta do a lot of them.
I've been to Fort McHenry.
Yeah. Look at
That wasn't my favorite, but I don't know like where they all are, so I don't know which one I'd like to go to. Is there one in the Keys? I'll go to that one.
Well, no, there's
No?
Everglades down in South Florida, but
No,
Yeah,
that has
you know,
mosquitoes.
Yellowstone, Yellowstone.
it's up to mine. Mine is Acadia in Maine.
Yeah.
Oh,
The sights at that place are just incredible.
You've been there?
Oh yeah, many times. Yep.
Yes.
Acadia is gorgeous.
You know when
It is
we get a discount.
Let's go.
Wait, here I found the
So-
checklist. Let me read it real fast.
well,
That was fast.
No.
Chuck needs to finish. So that's the one that you like the most that you've been to. What's the one that you'd like to go to that you haven't been to, Chuck?
Oh, I got it.
Go ahead.
The one I want to go to,
Yeah.
American Samoa, because that's really cool, and I'll never get to go there.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know. I'd like to actually go back to Acadia for one though.
There aren't any national parks in North Carolina. What? Really?
Daryl, your Facebook got banned permanently or just for now? Alrighty.
There aren't any. That's a fact. There aren't any national parks in North Carolina.
Even in
Yeah, but
in the mountains.
the Outer Banks though is a great place to go.
Even
Even
the
though
Banks?
That's not a park.
no, it's not a park, but
Yeah.
for North Carolina, that's where you want to go.
Yeah.
Is the Outer Banks, but.
Well, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Well, I have literally been to every national park in the continental United States. Plus, I've been to Denali up in
Well,
Alaska.
I guess you want to go to Samoa then.
No, actually, I like to go to the national park in Hawaii, which is the volcano. My favorite
Yeah.
national park is the Smoky Mountains, Great Smoky Mountains. But
Yeah.
I've been
Well,
going
that's
there.
because you go there a lot.
Yeah, I've been there since I was like 9 years old, and pretty much go every year except for the last 2 because of COVID.
Yeah.
But,
You want
that's
to go to
literally-
Yellowstone.
that's
Yeah,
my
that would be cool too.
that's
I used
my
to think
favorite
it was
place in the
actually
world.
called Jellystone.
I think I'd like to go to the Grand Tetons and has been to the Everglades.
Yeah.
I've been nowhere.
My
Nowhere, man.
I haven't even been out of the freaking country for Pete's sake.
my 3 children.
Pete.
Well, except for the Bahamas.
My 3 children have been to every national park in the country.
Yeah,
Why don't you just brag about it a little bit?
yeah. Like you've been in every country in Europe.
No, not every, but pretty close. But yeah, I thought it was important. My parents, took us to Yellowstone and to Grand Tetons and to a lot of the national parks
That's
when
cool.
we were growing up.
They were
My
hoping
brother
that
and
they would get away before you got back in the car.
Yeah, and I just thought it was important. So we have taken my kids on cross country trips, several times, and
That's pretty cool.
gone to pretty much all of them. My oldest son has been to every state in the union except for Nebraska and Hawaii, and
Cool.
has spent at least
Why
a
did
week.
you skip Nebraska?
Unfortunately, Nebraska is just in a place where you kind of all the major highways go around Nebraska.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Not many go through Nebraska.
That's funny.
Unless you're going north-south, but yeah, we took them to California one year and went to everything from Mount Rushmore,
That's very cool.
Yellowstone, Grand Tetons, and all
My
kind of.
grandparents did that one year, but they left my mother at home. Seriously, I saw their photo album.
Yeah, we
Oh,
spent
really?
Yeah.
we spent 4 weeks on the road.
That's
going
cool.
to the
That
industrial
sounds like
park.
fun.
It was a blast.
All right, we need to do the last question because we only got 8 minutes left. So we're gonna have to skip NASCAR, but that's okay.
Well,
Maybe.
yeah, let's just do NASCAR. We can save the last question.
We can save the question if you want, but
We
either
can
way.
make it two non-political questions today because I want to talk about
We've
NASCAR.
got time. Go
Just
ahead.
do the question.
There
Yeah.
isn't that much
There's
left
not.
to do.
Is what?
I'll skip my other topics for tonight. We'll go straight to NASCAR after this. Go ahead.
Okay. The last question is similar to that one. What country or park would you want to go to outside of the United States?
I want to go to Australia.
Good
Love to
choice.
see the outback.
Good choice. Yeah, that's top of my list too, Chuck.
Yeah. Second for me is definitely Israel because actually first is Israel and second is Australia. But either one.
I just want to go anywhere.
Aw,
I've never been anywhere.
let's go.
Oh, I can't right now.
Oh, that's true.
But if I had to pick, I want to go to Poland. If I could only go to one, though, I wouldn't pick Poland, even though I really want to go there. But I would go to New Zealand.
Yeah, another good choice. It's top of my list is Australia, Chuck. I want to go to Ayers Rock.
Yeah.
It's been a dream of mine forever. But if I want to go to Banff and Banff National Forest up in Canada.
Yeah.
If you've never seen any pictures or anything from Banff, you need to look it up. Take a look at them. Place is just an actual a national treasure, and just so beautiful.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. But
See, I'd love to do all that.
Australia is definitely top of my list too, Chuck. And of course, being down there, I'd go to New Zealand while I was there. But
Oh yeah. Well,
sort
we're
of
going to be in one place. You
a
got
side trip, right?
You were in coma while you were on the plane, though, you know?
Well, you can. It's called drinking.
No, but then you feel like crap when you get there.
My wife went to Australia years ago before I met her, and when they were leaving, she was deathly ill, very sick,
wow.
and she was living in Orlando, and her parents live in Deerfield, so she drove down to Deerfield where they were living, or Pompano, I think it might have been where they were living, to take the flight out of Miami, right?
Right.
Then the plane went to Orlando as a stop, its first stop. so she was sick, and she drove all the way.
So wait, and
To
then
stop.
it's in Orlando anyway?
Yeah, it went to Orlando anyway, so she could have just met them
geez.
there.
Oh man.
That's not right.
That sucks.
Hey, the food in Poland is good too, think already. And Poland and Italy are not that far apart.
Polish
right?
food is wonderful. I love Polish food.
Europe is a lot smaller overall than people picture.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let's see.
The countries are like states, kind of. Like they're that close together, you know?
Daryl wants to go to Israel. I think already says he'd like to visit Poland, but the food in Italy is really good. So yeah, if they're next to each other, you got
They're not next to each other, but they're pretty close.
Everything in Europe is like.
I just said that.
No, I know you said that. I was agreeing.
Yeah, you can get to pretty much anywhere in Europe in about a day's train ride.
I also heard that Croatia is really, really, really beautiful. One of my son's friends went there. He went out. Actually, he wrote a book about it. He quit his job and went all over Europe.
All right, guys. 2 minutes of NASCAR. Who won the race this week? Blaney!
And he was there with the girl. Oh, he was there with the girl. Maybe that's why he won.
Maybe that's why he's winning.
Because he has a girlfriend?
Uh-huh.
Might could be.
Back to back, dude.
Not bad, not bad.
And then we watched the interview with him the next day, and he was very hungover.
Hey, who won the fantasy league?
Not me!
Jerry did.
Jerry did.
No, I meant the week.
Oh, the week.
No, for the week and for the race. Chuck, you on a roll. You were in 4th place with 6 races to go, and won 5 out of 6. And I think you were in 2nd or 3rd in the one that you didn't win, and went from 4th to 2nd, and a clear 2nd as well.
Yeah, I got to admit, the last 4 weeks I pretty much dominated. That was fun.
You
We
did.
let you win.
I hope I can do that in the playoffs, because that's a whole other season.
We let you win.
Yeah, yep, Jerry won the league, so
Jerry won the league.
Since he won the regular season.
What did he call himself? The Northern Nobody?
Ooh, what?
Yeah, Jerry the Northern Nobody won.
For the nobody?
He should call himself the NASCAR Northern Nobody.
Yeah, so Jerry did.
Well, I had to finally back off and let somebody else win. I was afraid you guys would quit, and because 4 straight years.
Yeah, that's it.
By the way, we have 2 minutes left in this show, but if you look at the top, Dershey's already posted the link for the. That's up for the right side of politics up at the top. Click on that, and we'll be back at 8:30, so that you're already set up for us when Dershey and I come back. Lisa will be inside doing anything but that.
I'll be watching really cheesy. I'll be watching really cheesy television that you would never watch.
Right.
So, I think that the amazing thing about this is, Larson, who didn't even have a ride last year.
Oh, I know, right?
Won the regular season and
he's going to be tough to beat, but our boy Blaney, he's peaking at the right time.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that team has seriously got his
I
act
can't believe
together.
Harvick made it in. Squeaked his way in.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I can't believe Harvick was squeaked his way in 16th and didn't have a win.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, I said during the race, you could have gotten astronomical odds if you'd have bet that neither Harvick or Hamlin would win
They
a
won
regular season
the races
race
last year.
All right, now we've been talking about all the new teams in NASCAR. I want to throw one at you that's a slight curveball. JTG Doherty is going from 2 teams to 1 team next year.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Who do they have now?
37-47.
I don't know who that is. Sorry.
Let's see who they're going to have. Stenhouse.
Yeah, Stenhouse is in the 47.
And not Stenhouse.
Stenhouse and I forget the other guy's name, but
yeah, he did too.
He's a really good driver too. Stenhouse, who drives the team, is believed to sign through the end of the year. The team has not made an announcement who's going to be driving next year. So one of them, Ryan Priest. No, Priest. Is that his name?
I don't know. Guess what? I gotta go.
What?
I got stuff to do. Yeah, that too. But I gotta do some soccer stuff.
All right. Well, it's 8 o'clock, so we've said everything what we've got to say for this hour.
No, we didn't.
I know. I had to skip a couple stories.
No. We didn't say the best thing.
What?
Shut up, Chuck.
Oh, I thought it was and.
No, shut up, Chuck. That's the other show.
It's not on. Come on, man.
Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us. We will be back next week at 7 p.m. to do this show. Oh, Dershey's supposed to do this part.
Keep going. Keep going. You're on a roll. You're on a roll.
And the right side of politics will be up very shortly. The link is on top. And
Bye,
Lisa's out.
Lisa.
I'm out of
I love you. See ya. When Lisa leaves, she leaves. Lisa has left the building.
Headed for the PP chat room.
Yep. All right, Durst, take us out of here.
All right, man. We'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Make sure you like us before you leave. Join us next week, 7 o'clock, for the next episode of the Chuck and Lisa Show.
You almost did it too.
Yeah, I did. And half hour from now for the right side of politics. And man, I'm telling you, we got a lot to talk about tonight. So
Yeah.
we'll see you next time, or we'll see you later. Good night, everyone.
Thanks, guys.